Hello again and welcome back to Pow Bam Zing. Today we are talking about the HP Mindframe. Now, at first glance, this may just look like an ordinary USB headset. However, this headset sets itself apart by reading the battlefield on screen and advising its users where to shoot and how to act next. Actually, no, that's not what it does at all. But it's nearly as cool. The HP Mindframe uses something called thermoelectric cooling to move heat from the inside of the ear cup to the outside of the headset. This is called the Peltier effect, but in essence it uses electricity attached to a piece of metal, in this case the cover plate inside the headphones, to transfer heat. Science! Okay, so Carl, how does this help me? How much does it cost? And how well does it work? Okay, just slow down, hypothetical viewers. This helps by allowing for longer gaming sessions without the distraction or discomfort of hot, nasty, sweaty ears. Due to the nature of sound isolation and deadening, a headset that is good at keeping out sound is probably also good at keeping heat in. It's the nature of the game. Unless, of course, you're able to keep the headset sealed while drawing out the heat. Enter thermoelectrics. It costs about $130 to $200 depending on the time and place that you get this. Quite the steal when compared to other normal headsets that give your ears their best sauna impressions after just a couple hours of fragging. Do people use fragging anymore? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm also happy to say that it works really well. The cold plate is cool to the touch when it warms up or cools down, however you want to say it. It has different settings to adjust the coolness level. Like your ears a little warmer but still comfortable? Crank it down using HP's proprietary software. This is like a house thermostat, but without your dad screaming from across the house when anyone even thinks about touching it. Overall, I can say it definitely makes a difference, but not one that you'll recognize very blatantly. It keeps your ears the temperature they would be without any headphones on, not cool them down beyond ambient temperature like an in-ear air conditioning. The cold plate does get cold enough to create condensation though, which is pretty darn impressive. After playing games for a couple hours, listening to music, and just general computer use, I was genuinely impressed with how they felt and the temperature at which they get my ears. Okay, so it works as intended, does all the gimmicks that it says. How does it work as a headset? I'm not paying $100 for reverse earmuffs. The Mindframe doesn't pull any punches when it comes to features and sound quality either. It has a 7.1 simulated surround sound support, RGB, which obviously improves sound quality by 9,000, and a comfortable headband, which automatically adjusts to your head size. It's nice that it's one of the headsets with the center bands instead of the telescoping arm styles. It just seems more comfortable this way. Sound is punchy and crispy, like a thick cup of coffee opening up a refreshing crispy boy. So yes, it does the things and the other things, but it has some compromises. Compromise number one. It's not wireless. While I understand that thermoelectricity probably takes a decent amount of power on its own, not to mention the RGB and sound it has to produce, I wouldn't have minded a bit of a heavier headset to accommodate a battery big enough to do everything, even with this headset weighing a bit as it does already. Compromise number 2. There's no auxiliary input, which means you are tied to only using the USB input as the sound for this headset, which is a huge bummer because if you stream or record your videos, there's no way to split the sound coming out of your PC to both your headset and recording hardware. You're stuck using your USB headset because Windows still can't split a single sound source to both a USB headset and an auxiliary option. Now, if you stream all from a single PC, you won't have any problems, but dual PC setups will suffer from non-auxiliary options. Compromise number 3. The headset is pretty simple, just a volume scroller and a mic that mutes when it's flipped up, which is nice, but I wish that they included the controller for the thermostat as a physical button somewhere on the exterior as well, instead of having to download HP's proprietary software. It defaults to the lowest temperature when the software isn't present, which is nice because you're getting the full functionality, but having a temperature rocker would make this headset truly plug and play. That about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching this review and overview of the HP Mindframe. May your ears stay cool and your other 4 senses stay cool as well, I guess. I'll catch you next time.